Guys, misina orang kanu P2P weh, sugana menang. Halo bang, halo, 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 halo. Di Stadion Jalak Harupat guys, gaskeun. Anjir, lawannya tinggal ngeri-ngeri guys. Wah, pemain ya hungkul, legend hungkul atuh dah. Ari uing pemain naon ieu. Bae sugan menangnya, gaskeun lah. Main game apa itu bang? FC Mobile kah? Efootball PC. Main di PC, ning sih. Ya di PC ini. Di mobile nggak kuat, HP-nya jelek. Tentang. Ngomong-ngomong formasi lawan lama banget guys.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90
Doakan
minutes?
guys, mudah-mudahan menang guys.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Messi. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Park Ji-sung, he's having a go. Has another goal.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super ball! And the shots! It's in!
Oleh guys.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot!
Dibalas langsung
There's a goal!
sama Lionel Messi guys.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Park Ji-sung.
Allah.
Robertson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a cracking ball. It could be in here. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a process to keep an eye on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Zanetti knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! That is gorgeous from Raul! A
Bang,
finish
aku udah
right from the
subscribe.
top draw.
Siap, mantap.
And they get
Yang mana bang?
themselves in
Oke,
front.
yang marahin tuan hiburan.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung. Played back in. And here's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Throw in. Now it's Azar. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Yamal picks it up out wide. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Rafinha. That is ended up in no man's land. Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Adams does well to get it back. Rafinha. That's Park Ji-sung. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at
Efootball main
half-time.
game apa aja.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with
Bombit
excitement.
doang.
Well, it's a lead that's
Yang
by
main
no
Mobile Legends
means
udah
convincing.
main.
The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to
Kalau
re-establish
di
that
PC
focus
main
and try
Efootball,
to
kalau di HP
lift the
main
purpose again. They
Bombit.
want a good start to the second half.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? He scores!
Bobolan guys.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run
Efootball,
and a
Mas.
fantastic
Maksudnya?
pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to
Ah
perfection.
guys, ya
and they
elah
were.
guys. Salah aja.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
No, that's been intercepted. Fiore. Raul. Rafinha. Park Ji-sung.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Fiore.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Kemana tuh guys?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played out to the right. Looking for the run, and this is Raul. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Keeper's dealt with that. And he was alert to it. Park Ji-sung, and the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Yamal.
Aduh,
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
jangan kalah bang.
Knows it.
Oke siap. Ini lagi berjuang nih. Mudah-mudahan nggak kalah.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply.
Aduh.
Belletti. Fiore. Raul. No, no way through. Park Ji-sung. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Azar. Well-timed, excellent interception. Raul has found the net here, of course. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rafinha. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Halo Bang, halo. Bang, aku mau sholat dulu. Ya sok, silakan sholat dulu. Aku juga bentar lagi mau sholat nih.
He'll fancy himself from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Messi! Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. Has a look up and drives it forward. Batistuta. Oh, it's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Serginho. He might be in here. Batistuta. And can he finish?
Ya, masuk.
And that is
Abang
certainly
main
not
game
what he had in
apaan?
mind.
Ini main game Efootball di PC.
That's a warning to the
Putar.
opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ntar guys, kita ganti dulu pakai HP. Aduh lah.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Mbappe. Substitutions taking
All
place.
this over the line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Spread it left. Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Showing great feet there. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lampard, very much a man of this moment. And it's Robertson. Zanetti gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Has been indicated.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Rafinha. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a promising position. And that will be it.
Oke guys,
In the end,
kalah
there's
kita
no
guys.
joy. Not for the want of
Kalian terus
trying,
spek
not for the
oge
want of
mah spek
running.
odong-odong
Simply they were
tuh
beaten
lawan
by a
spek
better team on the
legend
day.
hunggul.
How do you look
Oke
back
lah,
on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or
Bang,
commitment in everything
apa
the
bang?
players
Gimana
were
bang?
trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Udah lah guys, udah lah guys. Mudah-mudahan kali ini lawannya di bawah lah. Oke, gaskeun. Iya, buat dapetin 50 koin nih lumayan. Lama guys, gak nemu-nemu guys. Kumaha tuh? Nah, dapat nah. Bukan we lawana. Ada lembek saeutik guys, labalna sugan gitu. Kekuatan kolektif oge 3200. Kita lihat informasi lawan guys. Ini harare joki ya guys. Mengerikan, mengerikan. Tim Thailand, kita dari tim Indonesia, Persib Bandung. Gaskeun. Dia sih karena orang ganti guys. Pemain Persib, Tom Haye. Teka bawa Tom Haye oge. Yalah nggak apa-apa. Guys, kudu loba lila lah formasi mah. Penting mah skill permainan sok gaskeun. Bang sapa, oke. Sapa David Tanisa.
And so we reach a
Selamat
fork in the road.
selamat bergabung di live
Fortunes
saya.
can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all
Doain
want to
ya,
be,
moga
or
menang.
at least a significant step closer
Tadi
to
kalah,
it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Naon sit, isuk kene geus ngaprit.
Hazard
Oh,
reaching
offset.
3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll
Guys,
hit,
kita
Peter,
mendapatkan
so
lawan yang
I'm
keras
not
lagi,
sure
guys.
he sees any real
Mudah-mudahan
significance
kita
in it,
menang,
but
guys.
to me, it's a foundation that
Mudah-mudahan
can
lawannya
only
rada
stand him
boloho
in good
saeutik.
stead for the remainder of his career.
Hazard receives it in a wide position.
Flashing
Brings in a
saeutik.
cross.
Samundul.
Looking for a runner.
Ah,
He's managed to
offset,
get
sayang
himself
sekali.
offside. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's intervened well there. Played back to the goalkeeper. Serginho. Park Ji-sung. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Park Ji-sung.
Cantik.
He's in space.
Ayo,
and looking
Serginho.
for options.
Gaskeun.
Deep cross.
Mantap. Nyundul teh ka mana
You
karep
can
atuh,
think
guys.
ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
Nah, pencet, guys. Sampura,
Park Ji-sung. Spread it left. Messi.
Ah, dong.
And this is Hazard. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Tak ngajong deui, guys.
Good looking ball. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Hazard. And this is Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Messi.
Jadi Messi rek
Well,
ngajong,
it
guys.
seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Brilliantly cut out. Park Ji-sung.
Serang
Raul
baliknya
providing
bahaya.
an outlet on that flank.
Bahaya.
So it is still 0-0. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Nah. Lanjut,
Tries to pass it
gas.
through. And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in. Can
Cakep.
he finish?
Sayang sekali.
It's
Cakep,
in
Ted.
for the pieces.
Gol.
It's in.
Gampur kipernya juga, guys.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 25 minutes is
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
He has found the way through. And this is Messi. He's found the way through.
Alah, sit mantap pelanggaran, sit.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Out towards the flank. It's Park Ji-sung. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through, and that's played in low.
Iya, panik, iya. Panik, guys.
Raul, forever
Gua
the
panik ini,
opportunist.
guys.
A sniff, that's all he needs. To the keeper. And the two
Loh,
sides
hampir,
separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha showed plenty of... Oh no, what has happened here?
Boloho eta mah guys, hampura. Lawan asup,
Messi, looking to play him in. And they win it back again. Tries a shot!
Alah, tiang nih, si banta
So
asup.
close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tipis guys, tipis. Dikit lagi,
Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Messi driving forwards.
Yes.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Griezmann. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rafinha. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw-in. Shit. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Aduh.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh,
Alah.
well played, well played. Pinged towards the front line. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Raul.
Rusuh, rusuh. Kunaon, Cang? Kunaon, Cang?
Now it's Yamal. Thailand trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Passes short and sharp.
Aduh, panas sekali guys.
Forlan. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path.
Mana usaha?
Thailand have got it back and they'll have another go. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Still just a single goal between the sides. Park Ji-sung. He's a
Tuck
sharp little
up.
ball here.
Ui.
Excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. Good spot that. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Judge, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Thailand with the corner. They're first. Takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Griezmann! No way through. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a really well-measured ball. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Azar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And he's managed to get free. Skims one in. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 15, Park Ji-sung. Number 4, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 11, David Villa. Number 13, Fiore. Number 19, Rijkaard.
Hiji we ganti malah tanggal buat tim pemain.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for. Shapes to shoot!
Allah.
And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. There could be trouble here.
Diomongin aing goblok.
And yes, it's there!
Kalau hoki pernah
And
anjing.
with the match slipping away,
Ngaco guys,
they
eta mah
have
ngaco.
pulled themselves off the canvas.
The goal scored for Thailand after 79 minutes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Diego
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Diego Forlan.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Yamal, Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Allah.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. It is a corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
In with the challenge. Thailand couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Always played it. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh, sayang sekali guys.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Rafinha. He's in a great position here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And the through ball. That has not gone well. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe!
Ah,
It is going to need
dapat panjang
30
apa
more
sih?
minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through,
Oh,
so
ya guys,
extra
perpanjangan
time
guys.
is the correct next step.
I'd like to draw your attention
So
to the
90
screen
minutes
right
couldn't
now for
produce a winner,
information on our
and
shuttle
we
bus
have
service.
extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Spread neatly.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 18, Raul.
Serginho.
Number 10, Bellingham.
Now it's
Coming
Park
on the
Ji-sung.
field, number 21,
Here
Lautaro
comes the
Martinez.
cross.
Number
And that is
27,
expertly dealt with.
Serginho.
Look at that. And the shot!
Oke.
Oh,
Offset
what
teh.
about that? And that has
Nungguan di
raised
gawang
the
si Messi
roof.
teh kumaha.
That was
Duh, kalau
fabulous. The
dipertahankan ini mah,
most
guys.
adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and
gobloknya
we've just seen an
ini.
example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution for Thailand, number 8, Belletti.
Martinez.
Coming on the field is
Quality
number
ball.
5.
Now that's well seen too.
Beckenbauer.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Baresi is fouled. Yamal. Now it's Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ngaco ieu mah.
Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Ini bisa diganti pemainnya euy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Serginho. Nicely shaped ball.
Salah euy.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Yamal.
We've reached the
And a
midway
quick
point in
announcement
extra
today
time.
that memorabilia from today's match is
But it
now
has
on
been a
sale in the
punishing
stadium
game,
hall.
both physically and
Oh,
mentally.
pantes
But
euy.
does either team have what it takes
SB
to
aku
find a winner?
sana. Ruben Dias. Mohamed Salah kita painkan heula guys. Messi. Oke, kita mainkan Torus. Ribery kita mainkan Rafinha. Wes lah, Yes.
Substitutions taking place.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Torus.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Nice interception, well timed. David Villa. Now Fiore. And this is Forlan. There's the shot! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a
Anjing
penalty.
naon atuh euy.
And that is a huge
Lagu
moment
tanya
in the
kunaon.
context of the game.
Naon sih?
To square things up.
Kaciri wae asupna euy.
Oh, it's hit the post.
Takot.
And that could have brought them level.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that
Ratus
defence.
tuh.
Looking for the run. And the shot's on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. Forlan!
Gempur aja hiji deui
right, but
ngasupkeun.
flubbed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And it's with the keeper. I think we're just about done here. Torres goes sliding in.
Salah, ayo salah. Salah
Salah,
saha sok. Salah maneh.
lovely feet. Fernando Torres. That's good play. Oh, super
Salah
hit.
heula,
Salah!
Leles, tajamannya
Well, he should
leles.
have done better, and he knows it.
Kurang bergairah guys.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Oke, menang juga guys.
And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very
Masa
high-pressure
bola
game.
tinggal
I think it shows great maturity
pen.
on the part of the players, and it was...
Token eta mah Masuk. Kita berburu koin. Lah ya naon deui euy. Barca guys, Barca guys. Barca lah guys. Messi bisa asup tuh Messi euy. Nggak asup guys, Messi guys. Tak bisa euy. Nggak boleh bawa Messi, nggak boleh. Ieu hajat nanaonan di dieu tuh. Nggak salah kieu lah. Gas. Gas. Oke guys, jangan sampai kalah guys.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Dani Olmo does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's found a way through. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Azar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo. First quarter of an hour gone. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, he's burst through. And the finish!
And the finish!
Goal!
Goal!
Barcelona!
Barcelona!
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Lewandowski!
Taken with
Golly
style.
guys, 2.
And they're at it again in double quick time. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And he's done it again. He's got...
Anjing di sliding
The referee
goblok.
has given a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Jadi kumaha tuh, buruk. Oke, menang guys. Menang deui poinna. Enggak, serius menang poin mah keluar. Kalian ngacak ya deui. Ah guys, iya deui guys. Lumayan 150 guys. Buat belanja pemain bari jeung teu menang-menang lah balanja ge. Cing ari ieu turnamen naon?
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone.
Hello,
A red
everybody,
letter
and
day
welcome to
for
today's
everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Yamal! Cleared without hesitation. He's having a go!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard, he's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And a chance! It's there! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 7 minutes is
Borussia
number
Dortmund
18.
finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Yamal!
Adeyemi,
Yamal!
great defending, strong and determined. That has been slung wide. Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. Opts to play it back. Rafinha takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's run loose here. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Fernando Torres.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Aduh.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done. In again.
Terus.
Big
Terus guys, terus.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hazard, lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely aimed pass, and he's managed to get free. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Can he finish?
Hindi, tasok ko.
That's a throw. And it's Palmer. And here's Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been clubbed away. Palmer. Brandt. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving forward. Always onto this.
There will be 1 minute
This looks
added
promising.
time.
Looks across. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Torres! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half.
Grafiknya bagus, main pakai apa itu? Ini main di PC bang?
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half.
Di
It
PC
is
kentang.
3-1. Here we go again then. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha. Odegaard. Out to the left it goes.
Disuruh.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cross to the back post. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Driving on and making good progress. That has not gone
Aduh,
well. Adeyemi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Numecha opts for safety. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Zanetti crosses. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Salam dari Madura. Oke bang, salam. Gue dari
Anton.
Bandung.
Schlotterbeck. Anton. Numecha. And it's Brandt. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brandt is wide and looking to get onto this. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal on two now and looking for three. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Palmer. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Azar with the delivery. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Girassi, and he's certainly onside here. Girassi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Aduh,
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Adeyemi. Girassi receives it in a good position here. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Palmer. Now it's a great, decent chance! Great effort,
yang
beautifully
nonton cuman
taken.
gue doang,
Oh,
Bang.
the technical
Iya
control
nih lagi
was
sepi.
exquisite. The
Makasih
pummel
Bang Hendra
attempt
udah
was
menonton ya.
exasperating.
That'll be a throw. Adeyemi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha. And here's Torres. Hazard has it in a wide position. It's Hazard! It's Sabitzer. Oh, this looks sharp. And time is up. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's the shot! Goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good take, and is he... Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Park Ji-sung. And this is Messi. Messi driving forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. So what can they make of this? Yamal is on his own. Yamal! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is Park Ji-sung. And it's Serginho. Skims one in. Barrero. Cannavaro does really well there. He is strong. Rafinha. Otamendi. Now it's Messi. Great chance! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, good take in a good area. Odegaard! Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aims beyond the defence. Decent chance!
What?
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chance to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's going right the way across. He's shifting through the gears here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dahl. And it's Otamendi. And Barrero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Odegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming. Gets good distance on it. Tries a shot! Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that was vital. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That gets things going for the second half. Yamal picks it up out wide, and it's Ødegaard. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a goal kick. Dahl. And it's Dahl. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. Caught offside that time. Dahl. Marrero. Great vision. This looks promising. Here comes the cross. Sung. Messi has found the net here, of course. Hazard in acres of space out wide. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Antonio Silva. Nicely spread. He is through here. Cannavaro. Out to the right. Messi. Played into space. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And this is Messi. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Look at this, can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ødegaard. Marrero. Ødegaard. And here's Messi. And it's Messi. He might be in here. He's having a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Dahl. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Otamendi wins the duel this time. Pinches it off him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14. Número 21. Vão dar os seus lugares a
Rafa Silva. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's got... Lukebakio! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got it all! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He has found the way through. Cannavaro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hazard showing good feet. Turns and goes back. Gets a good foot in there. Otamendi goes sliding in. Yamal receives it in a